Hey folks, Rob Pearlstone here from RE/MAX Twin City, here with part 7 of my Q&A series coming up. So the first question I want to tackle this week was a pretty simple one. Should I paint my house prior to listing it? So my rule of thumb is, if the walls look like they could use some freshening up, yes, absolutely paint. It's possibly the cheapest way to spruce up a home. I mean, we say $100 in a can, $10,000 on the wall. If you have to hire a painter, that number changes, but still. Case in point, my listing that I listed last Wednesday night and I sold Friday afternoon. Prior to listing, we did realize that the main floor could use some sprucing up. There was a TV mounted on the wall that the tenant had removed, so were there some holes in the walls, some scratches and such. So we ended up bringing in a painter the day before we listed and just doing a fresh coat. We patched up the walls and the place looked beautiful and it paid off in droves. So absolutely, if you have the opportunity to paint and the main floor looks, even the upstairs too, looks like it could use some paint, absolutely do it. The reason why I mentioned the main floor is because you only have one chance to make a first impression. So that's the outside of your home and the main floor. So take that for what it's worth. The last question that I have is in terms of the end-to-end buying process. And I get this question a lot from first-time home buyers when I first meet with them. And it's simple: can you walk me through the end-to-end buying process of buying homes? So a graphic is going to appear over me and I will walk you through it. Okay, so the first step of the home buying process is you decide to purchase a home and you meet with a mortgage agent. The second is you call RE/MAX Twin City and ask to speak to Rob Pearlstone, or you look me up online and shoot me a direct message and you tell me your intent to purchase a home and you arrange a meeting. In the initial meeting, what we'll review is your budget. We'll discuss what you want in a home, and more importantly, we'll discuss what you need in a home. Because remember, just because you want a two-story house with a double car garage, that doesn't mean that that will actually fit into your budget. So the next step is the realtor, myself, will set up a portal for the buyer, which means that you will have listings automatically sent to you as they get listed, giving you the first opportunity to see them before they hit realtor.ca. Then the realtor and the buyer, we view the homes together. The buyer finds a suitable home and works with me as a realtor to submit an offer. Typically, after some negotiation, both sides do come to an agreement. The deposit check is then dropped off to the listing office, and if the offer was conditional, the conditional period now starts. So the buyer and the agent do what's required to fulfill the conditions. So whether we have to do an inspection, whether we have to make sure that the bank will approve financing and all that. So we go ahead and do that. And then once that's all fulfilled, we have a few visits prior to closing on the home. So our final visit, I call it a pre-close walkthrough with myself, is where I test everything that's included in the home to make sure it works. So once we're done there, I let the lawyer know we're good to go. The buyer meets with the lawyer to finalize and sign all the documents. And then it's moving day. You get your keys, and typically within a week, you see my handsome face show up on your front lawn or show up at your front door with a closing gift and a huge thank you. So that, in essence, is the end-to-end buying process. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know. If you feel I missed anything, please let me know. At that, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed part 7 of this series as much as you enjoyed parts 1 through 6. I'm really enjoying these. I'm getting a lot of really awesome feedback. People are watching these. I don't even know some of these people, and it's just fantastic. I'm just happy to be providing good quality information to people. I have a series of questions to finish up probably next week. I think I should be able to wrap them up, but I wanted to ask you as the viewer, Is there something that you'd like me to cover? Do you have any questions that you want me to cover that I haven't covered? Is there any more material? I love doing these video series because I find that they are providing some really great information to you, the viewer at home. So if there's anything else that you'd like me to cover, please feel free. Shoot me a text message, give me a call, email, direct message, whatever you want. Let me know if there's something that you're interested in hearing about. Thank you as always, and enjoy the beautiful week. And we'll see you soon, guys. Take care.